Attende, Domine, et miserere, quia peccavimus tibi. This traditional Latin chant is customary during the season of Lent. It says in beautiful prayer, "Attend to us," or "Hear us, O Lord, and have mercy, for we have sinned against you." Today is Saturday, March 21st of the third week of Lent, about halfway through the season, where we're called to acknowledge our sinfulness, our need for a Savior. This is captured beautifully in the gospel for today. It's that famous scene from Luke where Jesus says 2 men went up to the temple to pray. One was a Pharisee who would have been respected, and the other a tax collector who would have been despised by Jesus' listeners. And then he shows an exaggerated version of these characters. The Pharisee took up his position and spoke this prayer to himself. Notice he's not praying to God. He's praying to himself. He's actually bragging. "Oh God, I thank you that I'm not like the rest of humanity, greedy, dishonest, adulterous, or even like this tax collector. I fast twice a week. I pay tithes on my whole income. Aren't you lucky to have me as your servant?" That's what it sounds like. But by contrast, and it's a dramatic contrast, the tax collector stood off at a distance and would not even raise his eyes to heaven, but beat his breast, and he prayed, "Oh God, be merciful to me, a sinner." That's the humility that Jesus is lifting up. Not humility that puts ourselves down, but that is realistic about our sinfulness. Of course, we're not supposed to brag. Hopefully nobody is that arrogant as that particular Pharisee. But we're also called to be humble, to recognize our need for a Savior. In fact, every Catholic Mass begins with a penitential act where we call upon God's mercy and recognize our own sinfulness, but the beauty and mercy and forgiveness of God. In fact, the first reading is from the prophet Hosea, and he has this opening line, "Come, let us return to the Lord," that reminds me of the song that captured that so beautifully by Western Priory. And it's a reminder to us that God is always calling us. If you've been away from the church for a while, or if you've been coming to church but feel that you're just kind of in a rut, or you're allowing distractions to come into your life that keep you away from God, whatever your situation is, God is always welcoming us home. And that's what is so captured so beautifully in this famous song. "Come back to me with all your heart. Don't let fear keep us apart. Long have I waited for your coming home to me, and living deeply our new life." God bless you.